Within the offshore wind sector, we have some significant technology challenges which carry with them some significant skills challenges. Last year, there were 32,000 people employed in the offshore wind sector. By 2030, if all planned projects proceed, that needs to grow to 104,000. So that's 72,000 new entrants into the sector. We've been involved as a Catapult in workforce foresighting since September, October 2022. And we've now completed 2 workforce foresighting cycles, working with leading technologists, industry representatives and also educators.
What's been really useful from the foresighting work undertaken to date is to see some of the future occupational profiles, and what that's really allowed us to think about within the Offshore Wind Industry Council is, of those, which are the scarce and critical skills we need either right now or in the medium term. Are there existing apprenticeship frameworks, university or further education courses out there that can meet some of those needs? Or actually are there gaps? And how do we have to start then, having built those profiles, think about how we address those gaps with training providers, with universities, with industry, to make sure that the skills landscape is responding to what industry needs and building those competencies and capabilities that the sector will need for the future.
In offshore wind, the way that the costs have been able to reduce is by implementing new innovations and technology. In order to do that, for Dogger Bank, we've building the biggest turbines that have ever been used, lots and lots of UK and world firsts on the project as well. So we also need to upskill the whole industry in these new areas as well. That will be really key.
The follow-on from that activity in terms of short-term quick wins has been we've been working with Newcastle University to explore a high voltage engineering degree apprenticeship pathway. We've been working with APITO to develop a new high voltage competency standard. And we've also been working with a commercial training provider, looking into the opportunities for a novel partnership between commercial training and the Catapult to deliver highly vocational, high voltage training.
Newcastle University in particular are developing a high voltage pathway of our degree apprenticeship programme, and is looking at how we might be able to upskill in electrification for the purposes of the offshore renewable energy clusters. We only really ever get the opportunity to get employers, industry and educators around a table to talk about specific academic programmes from a university perspective. So coming back to the types of engineering roles, the types of seniority of those roles and the opportunities by breaking them down into capabilities, and thinking about how people might have transferable skills that allow them to get across those capabilities has been hugely valuable from the workforce foresighting.
We've also been able to engage in conversations within the industry. Pleasingly, we have established workforce foresighting as a key tool within the sector in terms of the development of the sector's industrial growth plan and also people and skills plan.
We've been engaging with the skills foresighting projects, and this has been really important for us to help understand specific key areas that will be needed for the industry in the future. And I think that our time and effort is very minimal for the benefit that the industry will receive from this. So we're really keen to continue to be involved in those. We have an important strategic partnership with the Offshore Renewable Energy Catapult as well, and we see this as one of the key themes that we can deliver together through that partnership as well.
I think what's really exciting about the foresighting work that the Offshore Renewable Energy Catapult is undertaking is that it comes at the perfect time, so that we're thinking about how emerging technologies in those that can generate the most growth and success for the UK offshore wind industry can be supported by a foresighting process that's thinking about what those skills and capabilities that we need to successfully introduce them into the marketplace are. So there's a huge amount of future potential benefit derived from this ongoing programme of foresighting work that the team at the ORE Catapult is leading on.
As the Offshore Renewable Energy Catapult, we are excited with the prospect of continuing our workforce foresighting activities, working with the Workforce Foresighting Hub and also with our key stakeholders within industry to move forward through a rolling series of workforce foresighting projects so we can progressively complete the different technology building blocks which we need to put in place to drive our industry forward.